just once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. Damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date, you're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight, don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase, so catch me if I fall. Never quit, do it right, play the game.
Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to The Score. Welcome to a different one today because it's not so many games. It's mainly Premier League focus, but we are going to cover the SPL as well. Big up to Mars. I know you're not feeling very well, but you have managed to join us. So big up to you. We've got 6 Premier League games, 4 SPL games. Obviously, one has already happened. Man United have just beaten Everton 2-0. We're going to quickly get into the teams for all the different games because obviously we've got 5 minutes. So we'll try and update as they go along. All the scores are at the bottom. So this is Aston Villa's team. You've got Martinez in goal, Konza, Mings, Moreno, and Young. Then Louise, McGinn, Bailey, Ramsey, Buendia, and Watkins. For Forest, you've got Navas, Williams, Toffolo, Niakata, how you say his name, Felipe, Worrell, Shelvey, Johnson, Kuarte, Danilo, and Gibbs White. So, hang on, they've got no striker. Okay, whatever. Whatever they're doing. Good luck trying to score. Good luck trying to score. Brentford against Newcastle. You've got David Raya in goal, Hickey, Henry, Pinnock, me, Janssen, Norgard, Jensen, De Silva, Schade, and Tony. Kevin Schade.
Yeah, that German Schade. He was the one that made that good shot, and then De Gea made that good save.
Okay. Then you've got Newcastle. Newcastle gone for 2 changes. They've got Pope in goal, Trippier, Botman, Shah, Byrne, Willockers in, Longstaff, Gamares, Joel Linton, Isaac is in, and Murphy. They had a problem with one of their midfielders' injury, but Wilson's on the bench, so nothing major with Wilson. Fulham must win, must not lose for West Ham. Leno, Adarabioyo, Suarez, Ream, Robinson, Reed, Bobby Reed, Piera, Willian, Paulina, and Carlos Vinicius, because obviously Mitrovic has got that lengthy ban, rightly so. West Ham, you've got Fabianski, Cresswell, Zuma, Soufal, Ogbonna, Fornals, Bowen, Soucek, Declan Rice, Antonio, Danny Ings. So they're going for that. They're going for 2 forwards. They need to. They have to do
the
something.
Chosen feature Prem match is Tottenham Brighton, but yeah, you're probably getting that.
Yeah, we'll get into that.
So what was the final of the Old Firm? It was 3-2.
3-2 to Celtic, yeah. I'll talk to you about that in a minute because
tell me more. We don't get to see
Everson for Leicester, you've got Faze, Amati, Piera, Castagna, you've got Christensen, Ndidi, Samare, Harvey Barnes, Vardy, and Maddison for the Leicester. So Vardy's back. For Bournemouth, you've got Neto, Stevens, Kelly, Metham, Smith, Lerma, Christie, Utara, Rothwell, Solanke, and Billing is put down as a forward. Premier League website, sort yourselves out. Billing striker. What are you on about? Right, this is the Tottenham lineup. You've got Lloris, Dyer, Romero, Skip, Højbjerg, Perisic, Porro. You've got Son, Kane, and Kulusevski. For the Brighton, you've got Jason Steele, Dunk, Colwill, Estupinan, Feltman, March, McAllister, Gross, Matoma, Sacedo, and Danny Welbeck is up front. And obviously, we are streaming to 3 channels today. FTSN, as always, across the pond, Sports Talk, as always, but also Paxton Road, due to fact Tottenham are playing. So big up to the Paxton Road massive. Hope you're doing well.
Tottenham Brighton is the feature. Good idea. Well done.
Nice intro. Thank you very much, Moss. Afternoon, Bobby. Morning, Moss. Good morning, afternoon, everyone. Big up to BX. Go on,
My hated favorite, Diego Costa, in at the Molyneux there, Bobby, beside you.
Yeah, we've got the police choppers out and all sorts. It's yeah, you can tell Chelsea are in town because the police choppers come out. Big up, lads. Wolves, Chelsea on USA.
Felix Havertz and Sterling in up top for Chelsea.
Wow. What do I watch? Oh, yeah, I forgot to do the Wolves game, didn't I? Oh, I don't know why I did that. Vote the poll, share the like, and all that. I better go into the Wolves one. Yeah, so we've got the Wolves lineup is not even on there. Hang on, there we go. All right.
Tottenham Brighton is why it's on Wolves Chelsea.
You've got Tottenham Brighton. You've got Sark, Dawson, Semedo, Kilman, Totti, Lemina, Podence. Don't know what's happened there due to the fact. Yeah, anyway. Nunez, Gomez, Cunha, and Diego Costa. So good luck scoring for Wolves. You got Kepa in goal for Chelsea, Reece James, Koulibaly, Cucurella, and Fofana. You got Enzo.
He changed it to Wolves Chelsea, not Tottenham.
Okay. To be fair, there's a lot of publicity around this Chelsea game.
Really?
Opposite Gallagher, Felix, Sterling, and Havertz. Yeah, you got Frank Lampard's back. So
he came back, I guess.
Yeah, it is a big thing, I suppose. Right, but as for because there's 2 things Canada wise I actually want to talk to you about today.
Yeah.
One, man of the match in the Glasgow derby was Johnston.
Really? I was telling Tony, what do you think of the best right back besides Ben White in Britain?
Well, I told you he's very good. I like him. But
I always said this guy's going to be Premier League. Like
also, I want to have a chat with you about your Canada national team.
It's awesome,
right? It's nothing about being awesome. Nothing about being awesome. I love the new kit, but why is it like $150 and you can hardly get it?
Yeah,
you get it in Canada.
They did it for Women's World Cup this summer, but I don't know if the men are wearing. Are you seeing it that it's men too?
The men's has come out as well. It's lovely. I absolutely love it.
Got a bit of black in it, maple leaf.
Yeah, it's lovely. But $154.
Holy.
And I'm like, what are you doing?
Canadian or American?
I'm guessing that's Canadian because it was a Canada website.
Yeah.
So how much is that in UK?
That's like 85 pounds, like 85 pounds and like $110 maybe.
Still quite a lot then. Luke's saying the Athletic. Oh, Aberdeen are winning already.
Oh.
And I'm not even kidding about this surname. DUK. Duck.
Mighty Duck.
Duck has scored for Aberdeen. Luke's saying here, the Athletic reporting that, yeah, it's a must-not-lose game for Moyes today because he's going to have to get sacked. Obviously, I've got a preview this week with West Ham fans. And if it hasn't happened, I definitely will be talking about it because I don't make any sense of it, to be honest. That performance in the week was awful.
Everyone's got to feel like they got to be firing someone these days.
Oh, yeah, but to be fair, Moss, if you look at how
up and down, it's been up and down. Like they were pretty good last year, ran out of steam. But yeah, I had West Ham being like fighting for, Europe conference spot this year. And
they're fighting for relegation. And that performance Wednesday was awful. Yeah. Absolutely awful.
It was.
2 days ago, Adidas had home kits in all sizes. Now they're all gone. Oh, my word.
Yeah, it was hard enough to get our last kit.
Yeah. It's mad. They're all going to set out for the next season.
I'm trying to get BX one of these in Canada. These are hard to get too.
Yeah, I think Is it Ozzy Gooner that's struggling to get it as well?
Yeah, he wants like the super player version.
Oh, okay, yeah.
This is like second level, and then there's third level.
Yeah, so it's been one early goal, and it was Duck that scored for Aberdeen, but no goals in the Premier League right now. With 4
Yeah, they must have chose to switch it to Wolves Chelsea because all the guides say Tottenham Brighton.
Is it?
And they got all the goal rush like ready to update all the other scores. So yeah, they must have chose. Hey, let's do Wolves Chelsea.
See, league wise, I would say that Brentford versus Newcastle was the bigger one.
Yeah, and Tottenham Brighton, battle for 5th there.
Oh, hang on.
Brighton's got a few games in hand. Bayern Munich 0-0 with Freiburg too, by the way.
Yeah, we don't do that one. We don't do that.
It's on Realty Sports cable.
What is it? Well, I probably can watch it, to be fair.
Freiburg beat them in the German Cup in the week. Now they're playing in the league, yeah.
We got to Tariq. There is no chance Rangers are coming back, right, Bobby? Unless, there's no chance now. That's it. We're done. We're done, mate. We're done for the season. Oh, I would like to, because that's why I'm actually wearing it. Well done to Burnley.
Quite a domination, Celtic this year.
Well done to Burnley. You're back in the Premier League.
Company doing it right.
I am happy. I know a lot of people hate Burnley. I love them.
They've totally changed their team. They play good football now.
It's more the geographical side of it that I love. They are stuck so far north that it's tiny, and they've got this massive, amazing group of football fans that love their club.
They stayed late in that away game, and fans were pumped. All the manager, coach, players were all coming over to them. Oh, update! Leicester Bournemouth. Billy.
Well, this is the thing.
Billy, nearly.
I can hear myself back, Moss.
What?
I think I can hear. Have you got us on another tab?
No, I hit it off.
Okay. Burnley over Deadhampton. I'm guessing you're on about Wolverhampton. But yeah, we've got Wolves and West Ham fighting for relegation.
Where did I have it? Oh, right here. Yeah, it's muted. Yeah. But I did a poll just 4 games I thought are close to call. Who's the best game today? Tottenham Brighton, Wolves Chelsea, Brentford Newcastle, and because it's a London derby, Fulham West Ham I put in there too. What do you think's the best or gonna be the best match here? 3 p.m. kickoffs UK.
So is Pax on about Southampton then?
He calls them Deadhampton always.
Oh, okay. Southampton are pointless club in the Premier League now, better than going in. Yeah. Big up to Grace. Hope you're doing well.
Grace.
Obviously, you lost last night against Burnley, but
yeah, you played good. I watched that game. It was
no
good,
shame in that, to be fair.
Yeah.
You must win on Monday, though. You must win.
I'm impressed. I'm impressed with Burrow and Michael Carrick, though. Big time.
I knew he'd be a good manager. He showed it at United. I was so shocked.
Yeah. He's undefeated. Man United managerial history.
Right. I am. And there is a reason why I follow Burnley, and it's a very deep meaning, and I can't do it on stream, but there is a reason why I follow Burnley. So, sorry. Disgrace. Sorry, Grace. But, yeah, I'm very proud that they're back up. So, are you doing
I think you're getting in. My prediction is, Sheffield United will get in, but Burrow, I think, is going to win the playoffs. They've looked so good.
Luke, you got a very good point. If I can watch it, then yeah.
Title decider, Easter Monday.
It won't. It's not the title decider, but it will. If Wrexham win it, Wrexham are definitely up. If not, Notts County have a good chance.
Oh, we're getting some votes now coming in. Tottenham, Brighton, 60%, 20% Wolves, Chelsea, Fulham, West Ham, 20. No votes for Brighton, Newcastle, Brentford, Newcastle. Me and you thought that might be the one.
Let's have a look. Let's see what's on Monday.
Tony has scored, Tariq says. It's going to come up.
Yes, he has.
Nice. Oh, I took his captain away and gave it to Rashford. Oh.
Yeah, I can watch it.
Rashford got an assist. Brentford, they're saying goal. See it here in a bit. Yeah, suddenly I'm getting a cold back. All this up and down weather. Hot, cold, hot, cold.
Yeah, honestly, it's one of the nicest shirts because obviously it's promoting this.
Yeah,
as well.
they were wearing the light blue version of it.
Yeah,
yesterday it was nice.
It's one of the nicest shirts. It's got the nicest sponsor as well because you know how much I love classic football shirts.
Oh, he's offside, Tariq's
yeah. That's why I haven't changed it yet. Because
I didn't go to it.
Yeah, because they're just checking the VAR now.
I'm sure they're going to bring it up here. Chelsea in all white and the traditional yellow black of Wolves.
That has stayed 0-0.
VAR, yeah, they're saying VAR. That's a big match, Brentford. They're trying to push for spot. Go. Brentford Bees, Newcastle Magpies. We got.
So the Ivan Toney goal was definitely ruled out.
Tottenham and Brighton. A couple bird teams. One can fly, one can't.
Motherwell have just made it 1-0 against Livingston. Your Hibs aren't playing today, actually.
Do they play tomorrow?
Possibly.
I think tomorrow. Dundee and I think Dundee United, so they better win.
They do well at home, Creek says, and they will never push above 12. That's not good enough. The problem is, Pax. The problem is, Pax. There is going to be a lot of teams that never, ever go further than mid-table. It's just their finances hold them back. Southampton are definitely one of those teams.
My ear, but
they will get good results now and then. But yeah, for me, Southampton was always favourites to go down. Never rated them. They made errors in the transfer market for me.
And Bournemouth looked so poor at the start of the year, but I mean they've made some decent signings too.
I still wouldn't put any money on who's going down. It's too close.
Everton didn't look very into it.
Yeah, exactly. Lots of teams struggles past 12th. There's a good saying that about Palace. Palace will probably never push past 12th. That's they'll flirt with mid-table and they'll occasionally have the relegation battle, but I don't think they have the ability to go any further than that. There's too many teams in our league that have way too much finance that these other smaller teams just never going to get there. So yeah, you're always going to have an 8 down there at the bottom. Exactly, Tariq just said it. Financial ceilings, it holds people back. Paxton saying here, Ten Hag on a Rashford injury, we have to wait. It doesn't look well. Once again,
Rashford was a groin today. Yeah, pulled up.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I'm guessing this is golf. John Rahm back to 11 under. With just
very impressive. Luke, we're out cheering for the Spaniard, John Rahm, big man.
Smoke them if you got them. It's after 10
a.m. After 10 a.m. in
he's
it's only 8:12 a.m. Jose here.
After 5 years in the Premier with okay money.
Oh, sorry, I hit that.
No, that's all right. That show me anything, then I low-key will never care about them. Fair enough. Financial ceilings, Tariq saying. Wolves won yet? No.
Bobby would hear it.
Yeah, well, I would if I didn't have these on, yeah. But we got police choppers over here as well today, Ed. So
I can't believe they chose Wolves Chelsea.
Big up to Steve. Hope you're doing well. He misses
Steve had a good show with earlier.
Yeah,
I woke up to.
Ram, love him. Plays golf like it's fun.
Yeah, he's cocky too. That's big Spanish guy, John Ram.
Oh, Tottenham has scored.
Oh, I was just turning there. Where is it? Tottenham. They don't like Tottenham. They're hiding it.
I think it's Son with the goal.
No, maybe I don't want
to look. Sorry, Paxton Road. He's not a fan. He's not a fan.
Oh yeah, now I just seen it.
Yeah, so Son has just scored.
Son's boating it up. Oh my god, I want to puke. Spurs. Come on, Brighton. You can do this still, Brighton.
I was at the Molineux this morning. That might be one of the choppers out then, mate. They're still looking for you. Most favourite player with the goal.
Everyone's coming at me now.
Yeah. Brighton Munich will.
Great shot by the clown, son. Exquisite, Bobby. Curled it in the right top corner.
Foreign managers always moan about the schedule. Just get on with it. Bunch of fairies fed up with the moaning. They don't moan about how much.
Son.
To be fair, every manager moans about the schedule. Just put that down to foreign. Eddie Howe moans. He's English.
No one used to complain.
Scores his hunch of Moss. I'll leave that up there. I'm gonna star that as well because I know he loves that.
It's a great goal. So Ming, however you say it, Son Ming Hyun, whatever.
Human song, yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to leave that comment up there for a little.
Brighton's got a dark, solid orange kit here, blood orange. So like red, basically, almost. It's so dark.
I'm just going to leave that comment there for a while, Moss.
Scores, Moss meltdown incoming.
Moss loves Hyung. He does. He absolutely loves.
He tries to dive so much. And now Kane was doing it too.
Big up to Mario. Mario's in the house.
He's whining a little bit. He just had a walk. Oh, my coffee.
I think every manager does. No, everyone. And, sometimes rightly so, but then also they get paid a fortune. So get on with it. And the reason they get paid so much is because of the schedule. It's because of TV rights. Paul Merson's covering the Wolves game. He's not impressed. So I'm guessing not much is happening. I had an FPL error this morning. I did actually hear a lot of kids this morning, so that was probably why I heard loads of kids this morning. Doing your team while trudging around the Molineux pitch, talking to an 8-year-old isn't the one. Moss will understand that pain. I won't. I can't stand FPL. Because Man City have the squad depth. But I've still definitely heard him moan. No doubt about that. But there's been literally just one goal in a Prem so far. I'm listening to all the comments.
Welbeck's in for Brighton. Is Mike Ferguson not in?
No, he's not in there today.
Got him in.
Trying to see if he's on the bench today. Let's have a look.
Welbeck and him have both played well, though, lately. So it's a tough call, probably.
Let's have a look. Yeah, he's on the bench, though.
Even that Enciso came on and scored for Brighton.
Yeah, Julio Enciso, the Paraguayan. ETH, when he gets the actual squad depth, will not complain as much. So while the schedule is a lot nowadays, ultimately, it's not really the issue.
Fair enough.
Well, he also needs to actual learn facts before he comes out with any speech. Because he was the one that said about Arsenal not having any injuries.
Yeah, tell me when they say our best player all the time, and we're so lucky to get him. Well, he was out over 3 months. Come on.
Yeah, exactly. Sure.
One or the other.
This score is going to be extremely slow.
Just like how so many of these other fans and things Tony shows, and you keep hearing it on YouTubes and stuff, that this agenda that it was an easy Prem this year, that we're getting lucky. And then the other one is, you surely got to win it now. It's a total bottle job. Well, what is it? It's one or the no matter what we do, we're getting criticism.
100%.
33% now Tottenham, Brighton, 33% Wolves, Chelsea. Thanks, guys. Keep getting the votes in. Likes on all 3 channels. Paxton Road, they got their Tottenham Brighton game. They're up 1-0.
Yeah,
Fulham West Ham's got a vote, Bobby.
Say that again.
Even Fulham West Ham's got a vote.
Oh, good.
To be the best match today.
Well, could be a good game.
London derbies tend to be a lot of times.
To be honest, that West Ham Newcastle game was good. It was just painful if you've got a soft spot for West Ham.
Newcastle just was really on it.
Yeah, they need to
It's like that Man U win really gave them some wings, eh?
Yeah.
They were flying.
But it's going to be such a slow...
Yeah, Tariq, I didn't get that. I asked him in the chat, Jamie, I'm like, how can you say it's weak when Barca... And then he used exactly what I wrote in the chat to throw it out there like it was his own thing. He's like, oh, isn't Barcelona in the lead in La Liga? When I had wrote like 10 minutes earlier, Barca's in the lead, and they lost to fourth place Man U that you're trash talking right now. So I think Premier League's still well on top.
Tariq saying Brighton have scored.
I'm behind. He's way ahead of me.
He's ahead of me as well. Where's he ahead of me?
Tariq's got superpowers. Tuchel for Bayern, giving thumbs up. Here we go. I said Brighton will come back. Oh, McAllister to Matoma. Great play. It's level. Uh-oh. Matoma's looking at the linesman.
Yeah.
Linesman's holding his arm or something. What does that mean? The linesman's going like this, Bobby.
Yeah, I'm just...
What does that mean?
I don't know, because I've just...
Maybe that he's not sure about the offside or what?
There is a VAR review, so I'm not going to change it until the VAR. Maybe.
McAllister controlled it with his arm, he's saying? Maybe.
The Premier League is the most competitive.
Oh, they're saying Matoma controlled it with his arm. Let's see that. Oh, maybe. I think he did, Bobby.
Okay.
Play by McAllister Matoma, but I think he benefited by it hitting right here. That it came down right into his path of his feet, to score.
Yeah. What I would say about this stupid comment about saying that this league is weak this season, it's absolute rubbish because
it is
even Man City didn't get this amount of points this early so far.
And then Jamie used exactly what I said and said, oh, I meant, all the leagues are down.
Well, absolutely rubbish.
How does that make sense?
Our league is the strongest because anyone can beat anybody in our league. Simple. You're just never going to... If you had...
It only goes up. It only goes up.
If you had 10 fixtures, I guarantee you could not predict every single game.
Yeah. And that's what Tariq was saying, Bobby. He's like, anyone can beat anyone on any day. That's what you want. You want that in NFL, and they have it. They have it in the Premier League. That's why it's the best league.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the other thing I said, Tariq. I go, they got a billionaire lineup, Chelsea, and they're in 11th. If that doesn't say how good the Premier League is, I don't know what does. Yeah, Brighton didn't count.
No.
They counted it as a handball. It was a good play by Brighton, though. Wolves trying. Oh, they were asking for pen, but no, that was a good tackle by Chelsea. Who is that?
West Ham have scored.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, West Ham have scored.
In that derby.
It's a Ream own goal.
Yeah, I got Tottenham Brighton in my ear and on my phone. And I got Wolves, Chelsea, and Bayern Munich Freiburg.
It's a Harrison Reed own goal.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm going to show it here in a bit. So Tottenham up 1-0. Who was that defender on Chelsea? That was a good play.
Which one?
I don't know what defender it was, but they were.
It might
have been Fofana. Yeah, it might have been Fofana.
Well,
they were calling for a penalty, but man, it was a great tackle.
You'd recognize Koulibaly, so it would be Fofana then.
Yeah, it must be Fofana. Because that De Shili guy, he's not in it. I don't.
No, he's not in. No.
This Brighton Tottenham game's not bad.
Yeah, we need a Brighton goal though.
It is pretty much red. It's not dark orange, Chris.
Say that again, sorry.
Brighton's all red jersey. I was like saying it was blood orange. It's more red than orange.
Moy's going 8-1-1 for
8-1-1 format. Now that they're up a goal, I can see that. He's desperate. I don't think he's a bad manager at all. I think it's just been unlucky. Even more so than Leeds. Like they hit the wall last year, Bobby, West Ham, don't you think? With the Conference League and everything.
Yeah, but I think this season he should have been sacked by now.
Yeah, it should have been better this year.
But this is why this game is a must not lose.
Sketchmaka and he's out all the time.
Yeah, I can't believe people are calling that as a flop. It's not a flop when you're injured.
He's just not even played. They actually looked better when he was in there. And then he'd never play Antonio and him. I'm like, well, you can.
J-Lo at Wolves, Emery at Villa, big name managers taking mid-level Premier League clubs. The argument that Jamie used was how we do in Europe. For me, that strengthens my point about how strong the league is. It's really difficult to compete in comps.
Yeah. He was tying himself up in a pretzel. I couldn't keep watching because he doesn't even show my comment. And then he actually used my comment to be fair, like it was his idea.
Yeah, to be honest, Jamie was brilliant on the
I thought he was really good on your show.
Yeah. But yeah,
I think he's pretty smart, but yeah. I don't think he had a good perspective on that one. But he did start qualifying it and saying, oh, all the football's down. It's not what it used to be. I don't know how you can say that. That doesn't make sense.
I think some of the best games have been this season.
He realized he's wrong, that the Prem is not weak this year.
100%.
Mario barking at everything outside. So much brighter in the morning now when I get up early.
Yeah, is it still snow?
We have ice, but it's been melting and dirty. And
Patson saying not for certain clubs still in Europa.
Oh, Wolves nearly. Who is that? Lamina, defensive mid.
The league is the only league where week-on-week teams down the bottom. Well, exactly. That's what I've always said.
Yeah,
I've always said
that's why it's the best league. Yeah,
exactly. If all 20 teams can compete against each other every game,
look how much Chelsea and all Man City, all of us spend, yet we can lose on any weekend. Weekend.
Penalty for Brentford, by the way.
Whoa, Tony, points. Oh, took him out though. I brought Jesus.
My thoughts on him are not safe for broadcast. I'm guessing you on about Jamie, and I'm guessing you on about a certain quiz. Mario is
he wrecked Ed's quiz too that time. That's why I didn't like him. That was funny too. Oh my God, I don't even want to get into it. How fraudulent it was.
Right, so we're going to see if this penalty goes in for Brentford here.
Should I turn over to that one? Yeah, I will. Turn off sound, please.
So Ivan Toney will be stepping up.
Yeah, they're about to show it to me too here. Oh, yeah, that was a pen. Clumsy. Those are the ugliest jerseys too, Newcastle. You like them, I think. The navy blue and yellowy orangey socks and shorts.
Don't know.
Newcastle's backup, the navy blue tops.
Is it navy? I don't know. Let's see if I can find it.
And then yellow. It just doesn't seem right for them.
So let's see if Tony scores this.
Yeah, he's a Oh, it's Jensen. Oh, he's just doing the Odegaard, protecting the penalty spot in the ball. Now he's giving it to Tony.
Yeah, I don't know if it scored now because you were talking. I don't know if it went in.
Oh, yeah, I'm behind what Tariq is, and you.
I think he missed it.
Oh, really? He never misses.
I'm not sure because I can't hear I can't hear him talk because don't forget I can't see it. I just have to listen to the Plonkers talk about it.
Whoa, McAllister with a good shot, saved by Tottenham.
So I don't think it's a goal.
He does this.
Oh
yeah, it was an easy save.
Why is Tariq celebrating a Tony miss?
I took him out of my FPL Tariq too. Is that why you're celebrating as well? I would have felt bad thinking about. I had him captain but I changed it up. I got Jesus finally.
Is this all seriously about FPL? Seriously?
Yeah, I'm trying to chase down Tariq.
I want Brentford to win so they can actually push for Europe.
Yeah, I want Brentford. I want Brighton too. They got all these games in hand. I've been saying Brighton and Newcastle.
I don't care about FPL. I want Brentford to win because I think they deserve to be in Europe. I think Thomas Frank could do brilliant with them in Europe.
Oh yeah, he's a crafty coach.
I love him. I think he's brilliant.
I hope he stays there. I think people, Tottenham and these type of teams are going to start going after him.
There was some TikToker or YouTuber the other day, and he angered me so much because he said, "Oh, this is not the Brentford we used to watch in the Championship." I said, "Have you watched them? This is exactly how they played in the Championship.
Fantastic ball.
That's why Ben Rama signed for West Ham because of the style of play they were playing. It was beautiful. Who else was in that front line at Brentford? There was 3 of them. They all went different ways.
And Tony,
Watkins was one.
Oh, he was there.
Yeah, Watkins was at Brentford as well. There's someone else. I can't remember who the other one was.
On loan.
Oh, hang on. I think there's a goal at Molineux because I can hear loads of screaming. There's a goal at the Molineux for sure. Due to the fact I can hear a lot.
Big goal kick.
There's a
Wolves win it finally.
There's definitely a goal at the Molineux because I can hear it. And I think it's the Wolves. I think it's the Wolves. Apart. Wolves have scored.
Here it is.
Have scored.
Oh, what a shot! Unbelievable. No wonder Molineux's going nuts.
Yeah, I can hear it through my headphones. It's that loud.
What a goal! A volley. Edmund, big upset. That was a great goal.
No, they were exactly that. Thomas Frank has not changed his style. The guy before him was the first one that did it, and I can't remember who was before Thomas Frank. But Thomas Frank took over, and they still played exactly the same football.
And look at all the cool little signings he's done from, not in England, like picking up these guys all over the place.
Yeah, getting Wolves. Ed,
what a shot by Wolves! Who was this?
So Matheus Nunes with the goal for Wolves.
I had him in my FPL the start of the season.
Obviously, the wind is blowing in the right direction today for me to hear.
What a shot! Right inside off the post. Goalie had no chance. He hit it so hard. Matheus Nunes.
If Chelsea win when I don't pick them in the predictions, I will hold Ed accountable. Right, I'm guessing that's to do with Tariq's show.
I think I had 1-1 here. Wolves, Chelsea, Pax. What do you have? Pax is right behind me in the predictions table. We're all trying to chase Edmund down.
It's whether or not Todd's plan works to get Lampard on board, to get the players back.
Don't you think it'll be a bit of the owner going to Lampard on, okay, we got to shed salary and get rid of players. Lampard will be the guy like, okay, yeah, keep this guy. No, we got to sell these guys. That kind of thing. He'll be like his informant.
Lampard's just there for the end of the season.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? He'll be straight to the owner talking all the time.
Yeah. Hang on 2 seconds though.
She could hear it. M could hear the roar. We're at Bayern Munich, Freiburg. I got on one. Wolves, Chelsea, and I got Tottenham, Brighton in my ear. This Tottenham Brighton game's been good. But what a couple goals. Man, Heung-min Son, his goal was fantastic.
Sorry about that.
This Matheus Nunes goal is a cracker, man.
Yeah, Emma just wanted to know what's going on because she could hear loads of
The
stuff.
roar, that's what I thought.
Yeah, because honestly, the Molyneux is extremely loud today.
Nuts, it is such a great goal.
Yeah, honestly, it is so
you dream
loud.
of those shots.
Wolves fans hate him, by the way, in the main. Idiots.
Matoma going in hard.
They hate Matheus Nunes.
What? He's been good.
Well, Motherwell have
doesn't
scored.
Always start, but when he has, he's done good.
Yeah.
What a shot this was. They're showing it again. It's like, I mean, nowhere near Van Basten's one.
Yeah.
Back in 88, but it's like that almost. Like goalie had no chance because he hit it so hard.
Yeah.
What is Ed saying about the Wolves? And yeah, I agree. And even this Lamina defensive mid, your mids have, maybe it's because Neves is so good, but all the mids you guys seem to find, Ed, they all come in and do a good job.
When they had BMW, their front three was fluid, a bit like ours, and midfield had more technicians, easier fit and firing. The Silva 4-3-3.
Oh, Brentford, yeah. No, they always like the Silva.
They don't play much different though, but they had to be firm in the Championship as well because you can't lose midfield battles in the Championship. You just can't, and that's where Brentford were lucky. And obviously, they scored a lot of goals as well. But I don't think they've changed much.
And Buemo and Tony are such good partnership now.
I will totally disagree with that plonker that I listened to the other day saying that this is not how Brentford played. It might have changed a tiny bit, but it's
enhanced it with little signings and stuff. But it's still his same.
It's the same football for Thomas Frank. Whoever, I can't remember who took over now at Brentford, but he played. The guy before him played this attacking football with Brentford. Frank came in, changed it very tiny bit.
So they can do it in the Premier League. Otherwise, they wouldn't.
Yes. Okay. I've got. Sorry, something's just come through on my laptop. I'll announce it later. Midfielders are more of a physical profile. I don't know because they were physical in the Championship. Like I've said, you have to be physical in the midfield in the Championship.
Championship's tough to get out of.
That is one heck of a tough cookie. I can't remember their midfield, but it was still tough. Nunes changed his nationality to Portuguese months before joining Wolves. That's how dedicated was joining
Portugal FC.
That's Paxton saying it, not me. I'm not agreeing with that.
Ed agrees a lot of times. Ed agrees that they find a good Portuguese no matter what.
Big up to Munzi.
Oh, Brighton!
Most Wolves, YouTube, etc. can't stand him because the output isn't so obvious. It's like TP in your team. If you don't know football, everyone looks at football differently. So I never say that you're wrong or you're wrong or you're wrong. People look at it different. But what I will not agree with is about Brentford, saying that they play totally different football. This is not the Brentford we saw in the Championship.
They just enhanced it.
They pushed for the playoffs a couple of seasons before they got promoted by playing exactly the same football. They just improved on players.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you, Ed. Dean Smith. Thank you. Yes, it was Dean.
When he was at Norwich?
He was at Brentford before Thomas Frank. Really? Dean Smith. Yeah, Dean Smith created this style.
He's good at getting teams in the Championship to do well.
And Thomas Frank just adapted it a little bit with his little bit of magic. And big up to
the goal, right?
Even the positions. Don't get me wrong, I like them, but Tony and Watkins are different strikers who have different strengths. But it's what I'm just saying, Trick, is I'm not saying it's that this guy was saying they played totally different football. Like it was Burnley from last season to this season. It was like it's totally different. It wasn't totally different. It's still the same attacking football. But the Brentford, Brighton have scored.
Yeah, I said.
Oh, sorry. And Motherwell have scored.
Dunk.
Now 3-0. Yeah.
Dunk with a header. 1-1.
Thank you, Mal. Sorry. I can't stand when people say Brentford were playing different football.
You like he was once a Gooner lad too. Josh Da Silva. Tariq really likes him.
Yeah,
and when he has come in for Brentford, he's looked good, but he doesn't get much of a game ever.
He's one of our kids. Yeah, one of our kids.
Can't stay healthy or what?
It's just one of those, isn't it? Because a lot of people, because I know Ollie was watching Blackpool yesterday. He was watching one of our Arsenal kids as well, McGuinness, the Cardiff centre-back. He's one of ours.
Dino too, yeah.
He was a big... I'm surprised he never made it because he was like 6'6", 6'7", McGuinness. He's Northern Irish.
Wow.
Built like Arnie. Honestly, I'm surprised we didn't.
How old is he now?
Oh, hang on, there's a goal.
Who?
Bournemouth have scored against Leicester.
Wow.
Bournemouth have scored against Leicester.
Bournemouth would look good early.
And it's the player that I said was not a striker has scored. Billing.
Billing's been awesome, man. This guy
he's a great midfielder. He's a great midfielder.
He scored a free kick earlier. He's great in the air. Billing's awesome, man.
What's this? You're not wrong, Bobby. No one is truly wrong with their takes on football, but sometimes you just...
I know. Sometimes I just got to
say you're wrong. You're nice to me. Because everyone looks at football, and for a lot of people, football is either a career.
If you're talking and you're like this, you can agree and you can agree on things, but sometimes people just say these weird, bold takes on YouTube or Twitter, and it's like, man, you're not right about this. Like,
there's a young TikToker, and he really knocks me off. Right, he thinks he knows everything about football, but he did not know a team called Ferencváros. Now I know him.
Ferencváros, the
Hungarian,
right?
Hungarian team.
Been famous, in Europe all the time.
World
all the time
famous,
they're in Europe.
World famous Hungarian team because of who they produced and their stadium and just everything about them, right?
It's a big club.
And this kid didn't know a single thing about them, and I'm like, I'm not going to listen to your football takes because you don't know who that is. Look, I wasn't old enough. I wasn't old enough to know them, but I educate myself and I find out about these teams.
Yeah,
it was like
Ed said, they have a Puskis statue outside their club.
Yeah, and I was talking because James messaged me earlier. He's doing a piece of work again about the Arsenal.
Oh,
and he was asking about Littmanen. Now I remember him because obviously I'm an Irish.
Yari Littmanen?
Yeah.
Wonderful player.
And I respect James's opinion because he doesn't know, so he asks people that do know.
He asks good questions. He always asks good questions. He asks me questions all the time now.
Yeah, I love the kid, and I love the fact that he respects, your opinion, my opinion, because he knows that we've watched.
He's watching and looking into history and learning it for himself.
Yeah, Trick saying it's not totally different. I think the guy might be confused because of the difference in levels. Oh no, I'm not. Oh, if anyone wants to say that the Championship is easier than the Premier League,
it's harder.
Watch the team that gets relegated.
Look at all the money you get to spend and buy when you come to the Prem. Championship's way harder.
I've had weird light from Brentford from when they had Trotter up top. The Doncaster came.
Oh, there's the Billing.
Nice. That was crazy. Munich have scored, by the way, Moss.
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice that.
Well, they literally just scored. That's probably why.
Right on my TV.
Matthias de Ligt has scored.
Oh,
have I got the scores right? I think I have, haven't I?
What's this though?
What's what? Oh, there's a VAR review at Brentford Newcastle game.
Yeah, and Bayern, they're talking a penalty here too.
I'm guessing the Aston Villa and Forest game is really, really rubbish due to the fact I've not even heard from Martin Keown. Bless him. He's sat there. He's not commentated whatsoever on this.
Wolves keeper, what's his name? Sa?
Yeah, Jose Sa.
He's pretty solid.
Watford could be stuck in the Championship for a while. The owners are abysmal. Yes, big up. I'm definitely Pozzo out. Pozzo out.
Yeah, Watford should be better than they are.
People only saw Littmanen when he played for a bit at Liverpool at the end of the season. Don't rate him. Sorry,
he came up with Ajax. They knew from he was like Odegaard of Finland. Like he was amazing.
I've been an Ajax fan for as long as I've been an Arsenal fan. So
he went back to Ajax too at the end of his career and still was ripping it up.
Love the guy. And what
he's a legend at Ajax, of a club of legends.
And I guarantee what it is, and it's going to be the same thing with Odegaard as well. It's due to the fact his nationality, because he's Finnish.
He doesn't get the hype.
Yeah, because you're not going to see him in the World Circuit. You're not going to see him in the World Cup. You're not going to see him in the Euros.
Finland is not. They weren't good at. They're better now than they were back then with him. With
100%. Yeah, exactly. The championship is like NCAA. You'll have to explain that one. Oh, okay.
He's just saying how it's so even and anyone can win.
Yeah.
You know, championship's so hard to predict, like NCAA March Madness.
Well, if you look at game 18 or 19 in the championship this season, QPR was second. They're now like 19th. They haven't won since
remember the first half of the championship this year? It was literally the whole more than half the table were like within points. It was so tight.
Yeah.
You know, and then Burnley, Sheffield United took off.
Ed's saying here, I think the championship is a tougher league than most top leagues in the Europe. This is why I consider about sending Arsenal players out on loan.
It's the hardest to get out of.
This is why I think Charlie is doing an amazing job at Blackpool. I know Blackpool are struggling, but I think what he's doing there is brilliant.
He's playing like a man now.
Norton. Oh, penalty for Brentford.
Oh, Tony can redeem himself.
3 shots in the Villa game, 2 at early injury set the pace.
Yeah, there's been nothing about Villa.
No, Martin Jones not even spoke a word about it. He won with Ajax against Milan in 95.
Yeah, that was an unbelievable side.
Bailey and Kuyate both come off. Another penalty. To play as he played from a country with little output back then, it's mental how good.
Oh, you look like my Norwegian, Morten Gams Peterson. Remember he was on Blackburn when they were good?
Yeah, he was very good as well. Yeah, and it's a goal Brentford have scored this time. Tony
Penn missed one, and now he's got out of the negatives with a pen.
Yeah, so all you FPL fans cry. Me happy because they're beating Newcastle, so I'm happy. Me too, Luke.
I gotta see this.
Jean Onarise,
Jean Onarise, one of my favorites all time. Left foot hammer.
Well, exactly. This is what I'm on about. I remember when Wolves got relegated and they went straight down to League One because they just couldn't cope with the physicality of the Championship.
That's what I'm saying. If Everton goes down, they may not get back. Ever. Like for a long time.
Pedersen was a player at Blackburn, Luke. Didn't Mick leave Blackpool, Bobby? I think so by now.
No, he went there. He went there. No.
Has he been sacked today?
Again? Man, these teams sack
I honestly don't know.
In the championship too. Watford and
it's a result.
Huddersfield were on their third managers.
Yes, he has been sacked. You are right.
Oh, yeah, he wasn't a good. They've looked worse, not better, since they got Mick McCarthy.
Yeah, right foot, left foot. He just smashed it. Yeah, he was very good. He was always someone I signed. He always someone I signed on FIFA games, to be honest.
John Onarise, man, he had one of the best left foots ever.
Team Ginger, always.
Because he was Norway, just like Bobby said earlier, no hype ever.
Yeah, exactly. He walked today. Thank you, Ed. I didn't realise, to be honest. Legend. As you know, it's Easter weekend here, so it's more family than it is reading about football today.
Easter Sunday tomorrow.
Yeah.
Turkey.
Easter bunny
Friday,
tomorrow.
We had some roast beef and Yorkies. Yesterday before the Blades game, we won, Bobby.
Well done. And this is why I have a moan about XG. Right? So it's Fulham 0. West Ham
I don't even believe the XG.
Well, no, I don't. But I have to do it on my things because people believe
Ed always does it, and I tell him I don't even believe it half the time.
But West Ham are 1-0 up. The XG for that game for West Ham is 0.03, but they've got a goal. Sometimes it just doesn't make sense. You know, it just doesn't make sense sometimes. Mick and Charles of Wolves with Doyle. Oh, Kevin Doyle. Oh, sometimes I loved him. Sometimes he infuriated me.
In a commercial. Is it half time?
No, it's still a couple of games going for me.
What's happened to this?
I've still got Tottenham game. I've still got the Aston Villa game going.
Well, Chelsea must be.
Martin Keown's actually talking now, so that's always a good thing. New Age stats are a load of nonsense.
and all the names and stuff they try to.
And Luke, I know you were very gentle with that because you know I don't swear, because I know that you would have put something else there. So big up to Luke for not swearing, because I guarantee you would have put something else.
He usually says, a couple other words.
So I know that you've done that for me. So thank you very much for that, Luke. West Ham have 22% possession, absolutely woeful, but Fulham doing nothing. Well, that's the problem with Mitrovic. Not having Mitrovic.
West Ham, like we said, getting a goal. I think Pac said they're probably 8-1-1 now. Formation.
Yeah. As all these new terms like numerical advantage, absolute rubbish.
The half spaces. Tariq loves all the new age talk.
Look,
it's fine to use it, but man, you better know.
Exactly. If you don't know the other stuff,
too. Yeah.
Exactly. If you don't know the other stuff, then don't talk.
You'll talk in circles otherwise.
Yeah. Because me and you are probably educating ourselves in the new ways, but we still use our old ways because that's the way that football is watched. You use your eyes. And we've watched enough football to know.
Inverted backs, all this stuff.
Yeah. Before wife, kid, family, all I had was Super Mick McCarthy. And
he was actually pretty decent at Wolves.
And his sidekick. I loved his sidekick as well. Andy Banks Blake. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I remember when Bennett went there from Arsenal. I used to love watching
He used to be a pretty good manager. I think it's past him now.
Yeah.
I don't think he can relate to the young players these days. Roy Hodgson always seems to, and he's old as.
I get that it's not totally nonsense, but what people, especially there's a certain.
But it's the ones that watch and listen to you, Tariq, and younger guys, and they're on Twitter, and then they try to sound good, and it just gets ridiculous.
Yeah, if you don't use your eyes,
we know Tariq, you know what you're talking about. It's the difference.
Yeah, if you can't back up your opinion with the stats, then that doesn't matter because it's your opinion. My opinion is West Ham have got a goal and their XG today is 0.03. It doesn't work all the time, and what it does sometimes.
They're showing that Wolves goal again. Oh, it just makes my legs itch.
What it does sometimes is it makes these people come out of the woodwork and say, "Oh, look, Jesus has got an XG, but he's only scored this amount of goals."
And then this guy can only play this spot. You can't play him over here.
Exactly.
That's ridiculous.
And that's where all these rival fans come out of their woodwork and they go, "Look, the XG backs me up." And I'm like, "No, watch the game, then come back to me."
The game,
because Jesus got an XG like that, hardly scored. And these are the kind of fans that come out of the woodwork and go, "Look at his XG, but he's only scored 5 goals." I'm like, use your eyes and you'll see what Jesus does. Then come back to me. I don't, that's what XG is great. And when I did all this stuff, say that again.
The second penalty. Tony was doing the gritty too. The young fans will like that.
Oh, okay.
But it was Emblemo or someone tried to flick it, and the defender just nailed him.
Yeah.
And Tony went to the same side, just put it right in the corner a lot harder.
BX is right. The eye test is almighty.
Yeah.
100%. Nothing will beat the eye test. Nothing. And as long as you know football well enough, your eye test is very good.
Yeah.
Now, I've watched football for many years. I won't agree.
To see football. You can't. Baseball. You can't just go on stats.
Yeah, I won't agree with Moss about Jonathan David because I see it in a different way than Moss does. But I'm not going to say Moss is wrong. But in my opinion,
I just keep trying to convince you.
You try and convince me. You won't be able to unless I see a large amount of games where I think he's changed. I will actually change my opinion about
your initial first few games.
But I always give players at least 10 games to impress me, and if he hasn't, then that's kind of me done. I move on. I move targets. But I do like Alistair Johnson, and you know that. I think I would love James to
I
look
can see
into
him in the MLS. I'm like, this guy's a Premier League fullback.
Yeah.
Like he's so knowledgeable. He's so smart. And you can't beat him one-on-one.
Oh, what's this? Tom more or less said to someone that what they see with their eyes isn't true. No. Right, no. No. That can't happen. That can't happen because it's pointless you watching football then. If you're just going to have to listen to stats and read stats and that's all you're going to believe, then just listen to the radio.
Yeah,
listen
go
to what
be
he's
a
saying.
baseball fan.
Don't go and watch football. If someone's telling you that what they see in their eyes is not true, it's just crazy. I'm sorry. No. Yes, you can't watch every single player on the pitch. I get that.
And how good would Declan Rice be, for example, that we're about to spend 80, 90, 100 million on?
And to be honest, when I watched the West Ham game...
You watch him and you're like, this guy dominates the midfield.
Yeah. When I watched the West Ham Newcastle game, they got to a point where I stopped watching the game. I was just watching Declan because he's one of the ones we're linked with. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to watch Declan now and see what he does. That guy impressive. Don't get me wrong, I was impressed anyway, but I just wanted to watch him more just to see what he does in a team that is really struggling. And I
didn't used to be a fan, but man, seeing him with England and when he's around more talent, how much he excels more.
Yeah.
With his game.
Right,
I'm like, man, he would work with us.
You can do comments, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna nip off for 5 minutes. All right.
Big ups, Bobby. Yeah, half times around the parks. Bayern Munich's 1-0. They're in their second half. Brighton Tottenham's been a pretty fantastic match. Had some goals denied, a couple nice ones. But man, that so far the goal of the game so far is Matthias Nunez, Wolves. Unbelievable shot. Just ones you dream of. Oh, they're showing Wolves mauling you. Ed, outside, inside. Pretty cool. There's a little ginger boy. Talking to Ruben Neves at halftime here on the Wolves Chelsea. Yeah, you read all that, James? Is that Wheatlestone Raiders? What is that? What is that, Jose? I don't get that one. I usually do. James' article is brilliant, by the way, and I know it was a whole thing on Rice, right? You read it all, Luke? Yeah, Arsenal fans that are, I don't know where you get it. Maybe it's in our WhatsApp, I think, group. But yeah, Luke, you might want to send it out on our Twitter or Instagram, maybe. BX can take a read of that because, yeah, we're linked to Rice pretty heavily now. I think West Ham's going to escape it, and we might have to escape relegation, and we might have to pay big top dollar. I can't have the Masters on, Luke. Oh, yeah, I could on my phone at half here. Drop back to 10. Justin Thomas is going to... Oh, yeah, so have they finished the total second round now? So, what's the leaderboard here? What's my Victor Hovland, Norway, doing? So he finally finished his second round. Okay, so yeah, that's why Luke's coming in with who's made the cut or not. Oh, man, I had Justin Thomas in 1-2. Matsuyama, 3 under. Cameron Smith, 2 under. Brilliant mullet, mustache, Aussie golfer. Rom, 10 under. Is that right, Luke? I think so. 12 under Koepka. He got so lucky, Koepka, to get the ultimate tee times for both first days, like when the best scoring was happening. Morikawa's in the mix. 6 under, him and Hovland. So Holland is supposed to be in today, did I hear? I guess the lineups aren't quite out yet. Sounds like Holland's a good to go. Man, I was good. Captain him. I aced Tony. I captained Rashford, I think. Oh. I'll just wait and make sure any of these teams are back up after halftime here. Any of them? Go right to my... Yeah, later we're talking about this afternoon or evening in UK. Some Serie A, La Liga, Ligue 1, PSG Nice. See if Pepe can do some damage to PSG. Should go to Match Day Live, or what did I have it on here? Brentford, Newcastle. Hit the likes, and yeah, we got voting poll on Across the Pond Sports Talk. Head over there if you want to come back to Paxton Road or Full-Time Sports Network. I can appreciate, but yeah, head over to Across the Pond Sports Talk, our channel, me and Luke, and vote on our poll. Right now, Tottenham Brighton match has got the most votes, 40%. Wolves Chelsea 30%, Brentford Newcastle 20%, and Fulham West Ham's got a vote. But yeah, Tottenham Brighton has been a good match, I must admit. Chelsea currently 11th, Wolves in behind at 12th. West Ham, Palace, Bournemouth, all currently at 30 points with the live table. So yeah, are they starting the third round, Luke? Like right away here now? I would think so. I don't see anyone has teed off yet for third round. Maybe they have. Just started. Some. Mike Weir missed. Out. Mackenzie Hughes, I think, is the only Canadian in the cut. Well, there's our Masters updates, folks. Luke, chat, feel free to keep us up to date there. We're about to kick off. Here we go. Wolves at the Molineux versus Chelsea. Fantastic finish. Conor Gallagher's in, it looks like now, Chelsea. Wolves, Chelsea's kicking off. Wolves pumped up. What a great goal. Fantastic for the fans there. 1-0 Wolves, and they've kicked off. Bayern Munich still 1-0. Get your votes in. Hit the likes, all three channels. Paxton Road, Tottenham, 1-1 with Brighton. That'll be coming back here. Some of the greens are waterlogged. There was old oak trees in Augusta, Georgia, falling down because of the wind yesterday, Bobby.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, they were lucky that no one died when that tree fell down yesterday.
There was like 3 big trees like that.
Yeah, Sky Sports Premier League. True or false? Salah is better than Saka.
Not anymore.
Career-wise, true. This season's absolutely false. Very,
Saka's
false.
getting older. His career's better, but Saka is better right now, currently.
Yeah, well, it's like when I was doing the challenge. That's why I allowed people to have Salah as a forward, because that is like a very hard decision. Because Salah's not had the greatest season, but he still had like 30-odd goal assists.
Yeah.
So I couldn't allow people not to have Salah. So that's why I allowed Salah.
And the thing on right side, left side, well, Saka's played both. Salah's played both for country. Like, you can do it. And it's a challenge. So you're trying to make the best team possible to win, and you got to sacrifice sometimes. Oh, give and take. Like, I'm going to take Trent Alexander-Arnold, even though he's weak on defense, but it's because I got studs other place. He might be able to excel in that team. And it's the same with the Salah thing and Saka. It's like, well, maybe I'd be better if I had Jesus or Nunez or something, a target man up front more so, but you can't go wrong with what was it, Martinelli, Saka, Salah. Like, they're gonna create chaos for teams.
Exactly.
Like, you can't go wrong there.
There were some great teams picked yesterday. Obviously, I know you lost, but you lost because I'm a right back allegiance. If you're going to be a right back,
that's what I always said to Tariq too. The guy's fantastic. He's really a midfielder.
Yeah, he is.
But because his defending's so poor, that's why Southgate doesn't.
Yeah, 100%. And that's why you failed, because you put him in there and you know full well I can't.
Yeah, but when you got Saliba and VVD, I'd be like, okay, Arnold, get out of here. You're going.
You still have to pick the right ones.
And Thomas Partey. Oh my God.
There were some great teams. Really.
That was Arsenal Liverpool combo is absolutely smashing combo team.
So Ebbsfleet United have been promoted back to the National League. That is a big thing. So that will be interesting to see them next season in the National League.
James is better. Ben White's better. Alistair Johnston's better. There's a lot of good right backs.
We can't compare Saka to Salah yet. Wasn't going to. It's just when I did my challenge, I allowed people to put Salah as a false nine.
Salah's career is fantastic.
Yeah,
but look at Saka's so far. As a 21-year-old, his career is better than just about anyone so far.
Yeah.
Salah was getting aced from Chelsea and all these things at a young age.
Yeah, exactly.
From time.
So right now, if as it stands, Bournemouth would be in 15th. It would be Southampton, Leicester, Everton in the bottom three.
Yeah, I was saying there's a big logjam there.
And there'll still be 8 points between 12th and 20th.
Leicester Bournemouth update.
Yeah, Bournemouth nearly.
Oh, Solanke nearly.
I'm feeling very sorry for Martin Keown that's doing this Aston Villa Forest game. He's just watching other people's screens. Tariq is quality. Trent is quality, has his weakness like every player, and this Liverpool team exposes his weaknesses.
Yeah, it never got exposed when VVD was on top form. Their midfield was rocking. That is the main problem, and Trent's being exposed because their midfield is terrible.
If Trent was a right wing back, I think he'd be okay because then you've got the cover behind you.
You had a three center back solidness, and he could just fly. That's why I was saying England, if they change that formation, I'd play Trent Alexander-Arnold all day.
Yeah, because as a right back, basic right back, you need to be able to defend. If you can't defend, you're going to be found out. I know that as a right back, you'll be found out.
He should be a right wing back, like a midfielder.
You can get found out.
Amazing.
Yeah, you can be. You can afford not to be that good at defending if you're a right wing back. It's fine because your main qualities will also be the assists.
Yeah, if I would have made my formation different, Bobby, because that was an interesting thing on your shows too, where Luke brought up that you can go to a
we had 3-4-2-1 type thing. Yeah, we had Nicholas and someone else did a 3-4-3. Luke went for a 3-5-2. But with the challenge, that's where you have to stick with the rules. The rules are you have to Liverpool.
You're comparing apples to apples. You're trying to anyway.
Trent further up the field will be world class, but primarily at the right back has to defend. So I can't. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's it.
We're all saying that.
Yeah. I'm not saying he's not a bad player.
Even Reece James too. If he was a right wing back, would excel even more.
But I am from the right back.
He can defend a little better, Reece James. Yeah. He's an athlete.
Yeah, he's still
athleticism on the defense side, where Arnold.
Aston Villa have scored.
Oh, something in that dead game. Let's go.
Yeah.
Emery.
Traore has scored for Aston Villa.
Oh, that's 2 games in a row. Traore.
So Martin Keown's got something to talk about. Bless him.
Oh, I got to get it back in my ear. Tottenham Brighton. Hey, what's going on in that league? Leverkusen, Frankfurt, 2-1. Leverkusen, Dortmund and Union Berlin, 1-1. Paxton's in the house, so.
I need Dortmund to win.
Gravenberg finally came in, Bern. Doesn't get to play enough. Such a good player. Oh, update? Oh, yeah, here's the Villa Forest. Oh! Leicester, who is that? Nottingham Forest be unhappy with that. One guy took a shot, goes right back to bad defending. Yeah, with Forest, Bobby, they spent so much money, and you saw how much influx of players. Yeah. But it was like, man, you're spending all this on all these, and every team seems to be doing that. We need wingers. We need wingers. Chelsea.
Exactly.
It's like, man, add to your center backs. Then they finally did, and it was like just that one. That's it.
Did spending £600 million work for Chelsea?
Yeah.
No, it didn't. It made it worse.
In Liverpool, like how many forwards you buying, and you didn't buy for your midfield.
Yeah. Oh, Dortmund have just taken the lead. Good to know.
Ooh. Good German matchups today.
Go.
What?
Makuko has just scored for Dortmund.
Oh, that young guy. Yeah, he's good. Yeah. And then Nkuku's coming to Chelsea too. I was like, Hanno, you have like 37 forwards. And then he started counting them all up. I was like, I'm exaggerating. But he's literally, Bobby started counting all of their forwards and wingers.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was I was exaggerating, but it ain't far off.
Yeah, the Forest owner obviously owns Olympiacos as well, so it's not a big problem for him. Because he actually signed someone from Forest and then sent him out on loan to Olympiacos. So,
really?
Yeah,
you'd think maybe bring in some more defenders. They brought in that Felipe. Is he Brazilian or Portuguese?
Yeah, Brazilian.
That was the only one. I was like, you kind of need a few.
Yeah.
And then all these forwards, like, how do you trade?
Yeah, 100%.
How do you keep everyone happy? Angers and Lille. Oh, I'm tempted to put that one on my ear instead of Tottenham Brighton again.
Yeah, they haven't gone back to the Tottenham game for a while, to be honest. It's gone
quiet. Bamba. You like Bamba. Angel Gomez, that little guy.
Yeah.
It's the midfield I don't like on Lille. Andre and these Brazilian Portuguese guys. Andre Gomez. They have Timothy Weah right back. Plays right forward for USA. Should I watch that?
There is a goal for Newcastle. Joel Linton has just equalised.
Go there instead, since you said that.
Hearts are losing as well, so that'll please Moss.
Nice. Okay, Brentford, Newcastle. There it is. Oh, it's like woman and I better not say. I don't know what her. Is it Carney? I don't think she does color, does she? She's more analyst.
Karen Carney.
Oh, there's the goal, Joe Linton, like you talked about. Him and Willick been fantastic, don't you think?
Yeah, Willick's been good. Yeah,
they stuck with those guys. Everyone's like, you got to buy, you got to buy, you got to buy. Well, you put good players around these guys, and suddenly they look way better.
They're being very sensible for FFP reasons. So
yeah, they have. I'm impressed with Newcastle's
restraint. Thanks,
going nuts.
So that is a David Raya goal, not Joel Linton.
Yeah, he was barely onside. He blasts it from the right side with no angle. How do they not give him a goal? He tried to make him. Yeah, and it went off the goalie and in, but still, that's what he was trying to do.
You just want these assists. How many assists do you want?
No. I should say it should be his goal, not an own goal.
Okay, would it have gone in without David Raya's?
I think he's trying to put it through the goalie's legs, and the goalie hits it in. But whether they think he was trying to pass or score, that might be the issue.
It can go to a goal panel. The goal panel can decide if they want to give it to Joel Linton or not.
Yeah, I think he's putting it through his legs, trying to pass it though. Yeah, I think that's why.
So yeah, if Newcastle can appeal it, it can go to a goal panel.
His leg and in. Yeah.
So it can go to a goal panel. It could be given to Joel Linton, but most people can't be bothered with all that stuff. So
I always think the assist, like we give it in hockey, like if a guy takes an amazing shot, Bobby, and the goalie just barely touches it and someone comes in and taps it in, it's like, man, that guy with the incredible shot should get an assist. And they never do in football.
Yeah. We'll go
I get it. I get it. I just think in future, maybe they should think about it.
Well, for all you FPL nuts, we'll go through the final scores and the assists just for you people so you can add up your points, and write them down and add them all up and see who.
I've gone back to the Jesus, man, because I've been guaranteeing he scores on Easter Sunday all week. So I'm like, put him in, Chris. Do what you say for once.
Yeah, you just know that what the headlines will be, though. If he scores,
yeah, that's it.
Especially if he scores a hat trick.
Ozzy Steve was saying that this morning too, and someone.
It won't be in the main press.
Carl, that you've had on, he was saying that too. He's like, the headlines will be all Jesus on Sunday rising.
Yeah, it won't be in the big press, but it'll be in the smaller ones that can get away with that kind of stuff. But yeah, you just know it. Someone's going to do a go with it.
I had De Gea, so I aced Ramsdale, so I could bring in Jesus.
Yeah, I don't think we'll
took out Tony, and De Gea is starting for me now. Yeah. Jesus, Ferguson, and Haaland.
I don't think there'll be a clean sheet for us at Anfield. That's for certain.
Yeah, there'll be goals both ways, I think.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. Now, what do you want to do tomorrow? Do you want to join me, or do you want to just enjoy the sound and
probably be in? It's 4:30 your time.
Yeah, so that's what 9:30 your time.
Alice Leeds before that.
Yeah,
I'll get up and watch, and then I'll be ready to go.
Yeah,
hopefully I'm not more sick than I am, man. Every day I'm waking up coughing.
Yeah, so tomorrow that will go to the Armory, FTSN, and your channel then tomorrow.
Sweet. So yeah, I should I'll maybe do that later. The 4th place questions again.
Yeah,
it's heating up though, hey? Like you can see it going so many ways now.
Yeah. 1st and 2nd are guaranteed. 3rd and 4th, no idea.
Yeah, and remember I was saying January, I think Man U's going to get 2nd. Not anymore, but
well, they're probably more favourites to get 3rd right now.
Yeah, I think they'll get 3rd.
But it's still just.
Is that Pulisic? It's Pulisic on. I see a Pulisic sighting.
Hearts are now losing 2-0. Oh, hang on.
Yeah. 1-0 Bayern Munich still.
Brighton have just scored.
Whoa. It's coming here then. Oh, I'm on Brentford Newcastle. Never mind.
Brighton have just scored against
Brighton.
Oh, I said this about Tottenham. Keeping Stellini hasn't changed a single thing.
Oh, yeah.
When Stellini came in for when Conte was ill, he
was getting better results than...
That's when they lost badly at Leicester, mate, when Stellini was in.
Yeah, but he got a couple results while Conte was out.
But they got battered by Leicester.
There's the goal. Welbeck, the goalie should have... Oh, goodness. Lloris is in trouble.
Up the Arsenal. Up the Arsenal.
Cheer, buddy. Oh, my God. That was an easy shot by Welbeck. Left foot, Bobby.
Yeah.
He beats his defender. He's barely inside the box. Shoots it right at Lloris, and he misses it.
Well, it's Lloris is back, isn't he?
I think he's done, Lloris. I think Lloris has hit a wall this year.
They've got to spend big in the summer to improve that squad.
Fraser Forster's better right now than him.
Yeah, and that's saying something because he's awful.
That's saying. Oh my God, that was an awful goal. Welbeck surely gets it, but
oh, hang on. There's a VAR review for the Brighton goal.
Really?
Yeah.
I gotta go over there. Where the hell is it?
Oh, it's handball.
What?
It's handball. Oh, so it's 1-1. Has been ruled out.
Oh man. Oh, there it is. I finally found it.
There we go.
In my ear now. Yeah, VAR is up.
Lloris is 36 now. Needs to think about hanging out the gloves.
So where's the handball here?
What I would say,
it deflected. That's why Lloris looks so awful.
Yeah.
It Welbeck's shot hit
hang on.
one of his own guys' arm barely.
There's a goal for Newcastle. Newcastle have just gone 2-1 up against Brentford.
Newcastle.
And it's Isaac has scored.
I'm going to go look at that one. But, man, you know how people are saying, his arm's down. It's not a handball. It's not a penalty.
Yeah.
Arms at the side. Well, what about for a shot?
Yeah.
It was just slightly defective. The guy's not trying to do it, but I don't know. It's either everything's a handball or let a lot go. I don't. Right now, it's like total gray to me.
Yeah. Aberdeen have made it 2-0 against Kilmarnock.
Oh, I'm going to go to this Newcastle goal before they show me on the TV.
It's Duck with the second for Aberdeen.
The Duck is mighty Duck.
Honestly, I'm going to look at this guy up because I don't know who he is.
That'd be a good jersey.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, you are kidding me. You're going to love this. His name is Luis Enriquez de Barros Lopez,
and he just
commonly known as Duck. Yeah,
he's like a Brazilian. He thinks he's Brazilian. He's
Portuguese. he represents Cape Verde at international level. He's 23.
This guy is a cool player.
He's a forward, but he goes by the name as Duck.
Very cool.
Because his name is Luis Enriquez de Barros Lopez. Unbelievable.
Always, dude, he's a kid. They start calling him the Duck. He went with it.
Oh, it's so funny.
Like Pato. That was the duck in Spanish. Remember Pato, the Brazilian?
Yeah.
That means duck.
Something's happening at the Tottenham Stadium. I don't know what it is.
I just left to Brentford, Newcastle.
Something's kicking off.
Oh, that was a great goal, Isaac. Curled it, top corner.
Hearts are now down to 10.
Mane down for the all-white Bayern Munich side. All-white jerseys. Obviously, Mane's not white.
I think the ref has sent off both managers at the Tottenham Stadium.
The Tottenham game. How did it go?
I think Stellini and De Zerbi have both been sent off.
No way, I gotta go there. What the
hell? Something has really kicked off there. Obviously, I can't see it, so hopefully Moss can see this.
Yeah, I brought it up. I was on Brentford, Newcastle to see that Isaac goal. You guys are getting things in so quick. I'm not waiting for the Goal Rush TV. I'm like just going on my phone.
Yeah, so see what happens at the Tottenham because
here it is. Stellini's talking to Raf. He's deciding to leave. De Zerbi, the fourth official's talking to too now, saying you're gone. He's wearing his Pep gear, a hoodie and track pants. I think this is why is the new gen gone to this way where you just wear whatever the hell you want. Both off. Should I go back and see what happened?
Oh, okay. So the reason why Stellini and De Zerbi have been sent off. So something happened between someone on the coaching bench, and because they can't identify who it was, they have to send off the manager. So either the coach stands up and go, "It was me," or the managers will be sent off. So Stellini and De Zerbi have both been sent off for that reason.
Tell me who it is, or you're gone. I'm trying to go backwards now, see what happened.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It was like subs and coaches on the benches were kind of going
hang on, there's a goal. There's a goal, and it's a loud goal. It's Newcastle. Have made it 3-1.
Wow, Newcastle's flying, man. You made this Newcastle team good.
Callum Wilson.
That confidence of beating Manchester United. Newcastle is flying now.
honestly, that confidence in midweek has probably helped them as well. They were brilliant.
Yeah, like it was just bang, bang, big wins. Aubameyang's on for Chelsea. But yeah, you're right. It's like subs and coaches were all yelling at each other, trying to go at it. And the ref and fourth came over and said, well, we got to do something.
Paxton here saying, obviously, this is post-match interview. Ten Hag urges, hang on.
But yeah, De Zerbi and Stellini weren't really doing anything.
Yeah, so that's what I've said. The rules are, if they can't be identified, the managers have to go.
There was a whole whack of them
doing
stuff.
So, yeah, it is what it is. So, obviously, I know De Zerbi's got a little bit of a temper, but not that bad. He's pretty chilled.
In the Prem, you know how players, you have so many yellows or so many reds and you get suspensions? Does that go for managers too?
It can do. It can do, but I think
if you have to take a red here and you had like another one or you get another one.
I think what will probably happen is they
would take that into consideration.
The Premier League will probably find out who it was. They'll freeze footage and they'll get punished.
You guys don't really have reds for punishment.
Yeah. Dortmund have beaten Union Berlin, by the way, so they have won. So I need a goal from
Bayern Munich.
So I need a goal from Freiburg now.
Yeah, they tied it up in the German Cup and then beat them.
Yeah, well, I need Freiburg.
It was like 4-4 or something, or it was crazy.
Oh, that goal has been ruled out at Newcastle.
Oh, really? The Isaac one?
Yeah, no, the Callum Wilson one. So it's
that was right after.
Yeah.
Isaac's was nice.
Bayern Munich have just beaten Freiburg 1-0.
Yeah, it just ended. Yeah, you're right on it. Oh, there's fisticuffs in this one too.
Which one?
Bayern Munich Freiburg.
It's finished.
When you said they called the
it's finished.
All the people started pushing and shoving. Refs are giving cards. Everyone's heated up this Easter, Bobby.
Yeah, it's because they haven't got any chocolate yet. They have to wait till tomorrow.
They didn't get to hang with their family. Oh, yeah. Show them Brentford, Newcastle, why it was.
They're waiting for the Easter bunny for tomorrow.
Callum Wilson, here it is. He brought it down. Yeah, it deflected and went off his arm down so he could finish. Newcastle, third place. Man, what a pick. Last year I said Newcastle's going to be knocking out the door.
Yeah.
Masters, maybe I'll go to now. Where's the actual playing this golf game? There's show guys practicing.
So many goals all out today, ruining my Super Brewer and Tariq Discord predictions. I don't care. I think the football's good.
I got a training earlier with that 2-0 Man U. I had Fulham the other way. I had Fulham winning 1-0.
Yeah, I kind of expected Fulham to win.
And then I had Brentford Newcastle. I had draw.
The West Ham game is 20 minutes left.
Excuse me.
They need to perform today. They have to. Also, on a different note, is we won't want Moyes getting sacked because then there's a new manager coming in.
Yeah, it'll be right before our game, Bobby.
Yeah,
as usual.
Yeah, exactly. Because West Ham is next Sunday.
Man, how do you replace Moyes and think you have a better chance?
Benitez, easy.
Oh, Rafa Benitez.
Yeah, I'd get Benitez. Yeah, the West Ham have got the quality.
He's good at getting that initial jump too.
Yeah,
organizing slightly different and getting more out of guys. Yeah.
They're just so easy to pick apart, and Benitez could quickly sort
Welbeck finally off for my Ferguson. Here it comes. I'll get a point. Can he get me a goal and tie this? Or no, win it for Brighton. I always mix up Brentford and Brighton. Is that normal or what?
No. This is Moss we're talking about. We are talking about you.
And in the old days, always Villa and West Ham players would mix them up on the different clubs because of the colors. I swear.
Well, you can't use.
You know what I mean? It implants in your brain seeing this guy, and then it's like, is that Villa or West Ham? Always in the 90s, I would mix their players up. Mudryk is on too. Muddy Rick, as Keeney calls him. Ten Hag urges Man United to be more clinical after winning. Yeah, they had a record number of shots, Bobby, in the first half.
Yeah.
Like we did that one game. What was that game where we had a million shots?
Oh, Christ, I can't remember, mate.
Arsenal. It was early in the season.
Yeah. It was at
was it Everett? No.
I can't remember, mate.
I can't remember either.
No.
But yeah, man, you had one of those where they had over 20 years a record number of shots in the first half. Oh, it's raining hard at Masters. They're not playing. Doesn't look like. Adam Traore, is he coming off? Is that? Good match by Wolves. Everyone's played pretty well.
Yeah, Glenn's just saying that the front three for Chelsea just were not.
Can't get on it.
Yeah, weren't good, so that's why they've changed them all.
Yeah, Wolves are making a bunch of subs now. Taking time. Come on, Ferguson, get this winner. I picked you.
They put Aubameyang down the middle.
Yeah.
Those
guys pick it up. That Lamina's keeping the crowd going.
Chelsea's top goal scorers are Havertz on 9, Sterling on 7, Aubameyang on 3. On 3. That just shows how bad Chelsea are this season.
Veltman with the header just wide for Brighton. Come on, Ferguson. I believe in this young Irish striker.
Masters third round tees off at 7:30 p.m. UK. Time.
Yeah, because they showed it and it was raining pretty massive earlier. Groups of 3. Yeah, that makes sense. I had Fleetwood from England in one of my cool picks. Maybe he'll do better in the rain.
You're trying to say something about the England weather.
Irish and English guys. Me and Luke were deciding on the pick because of all this rain that was supposed to come. All these guys that only play in nice weather.
Yeah, true.
The Brits and Irish, they're used to the rain.
It's gone really quiet with the goals.
Is it nice out though?
Yeah, it's nice today. Yeah, I can smell the burger vans as well, so it's lovely out there today. I wonder how Moss would survive if sports didn't exist.
Oh, this world's crappy. Sports is what keeps me sane, man.
Yeah.
And like people like these dramas or reality shows or wrestling even. I'm like, and Tony's like, well, watch a movie. That's fake. Well, yeah, but I don't like it in my sports. Fakeness.
Oh, hang on.
That's why I watch sports, because it's real. It's live. It's dramatic. What's here? Matoma's down for Brighton. Something big popping up?
Yeah. I think Tottenham should
there's
have
a VAR. Yeah, there's suddenly a VAR. Mitoma was down, hurt. And they're going back to look at it now.
Yeah, Brighton should have had a penalty.
Oh, yeah. It's like that. What? Remember when Ainsley Maitland-Niles got that pen where he came in and the guy kicked him? Mitoma comes flying in, controls it, even comes down, and the Tottenham guy trips him, steps on his ankle, kind of. And they're not going to give it.
That's mad.
Not giving it.
No. So even Peter Walton, who is the ref specialist, has said, I can't defend that decision. Yeah. So at least he's honest. He can't defend it. So that is a VAR catastrophe by the sounds of it.
I just don't you think, Bobby, it should just be every questionable anything. I don't want VAR guys deciding. They should just immediately say, ref, go look at this on the TV.
Yeah. Simple.
Just everything. So then there's not, we think it's wrong, and the ref feels like he's got to change it every time. Yeah, and it should just be every questionable thing, go look at it quickly.
And what they should do is make sure that the replay is also on the big screens so the fans know exactly what he's seeing, because then the ref is under the pressure.
Gets that right.
Yeah, because the ref will know if he's got it wrong, because all the fans would have seen it as well. And they're not all going to go, oh, it should have been a penalty because it's my team. Yeah. They'll be honest. They'll go, that's a penalty.
Yeah.
And it would. I think
it should just be every grayness, anything. I don't want VAR saying whether he should go look or not. Then it's become them reffing the game.
Yeah, no, I will be honest. All the commentators are absolutely going mad at this. Everyone is agreeing it's a penalty.
Right one?
Yeah, everyone's agreeing.
Well, because we've seen that same play be called a bunch of times this year.
Yeah. So who is the ref? I know Cole's just mentioned it now, but who is the ref today at that?
I don't recognize this guy in the Tottenham Brighton.
Let's have a look. I should be able to find it somewhere. Should be able to find it.
Oh, is that? Oh, they're bringing up the City Southampton line. Oh, I dropped my phone.
Lineup. I don't know who it is actually.
Alcaraz, Sulemana.
Oh, it's Stuart Atwell. Oh, jeez, it's Stuart Atwell. Okay, at least it's not Rob Jones. He sucks.
I like it. Southampton's going Sulemana and Alcaraz.
Okay.
Peterson, Stones, Akanji, Diaz, Ake. They're going the 4 center back mode again. He likes it. Okay. Mahrez, Holland, Grealish up top.
Okay. I honestly don't.
What was that where he did that the other week? Was that the Liverpool? No. Who was that? Liverpool they worked over with the 4 center backs?
Yeah, that was their last game, wasn't it?
Yeah. I think he's going to go with this now.
Well, we'll see. I'm not holding any hope for today's game, so
yeah,
we just need to do what we.
I don't think they're going to crush Southampton though.
No, we just need to do what we need to do and then move on. Yeah. Simple.
They're going to win, but they're not going to crush Southampton.
No.
Oh, they keep showing it over and over again. Mitoma, you're right. Yeah, the guy comes and stamps on him after Mitoma did brilliant control.
Oh, hang on. Oh, no. So I thought there was a penalty for Fulham, but no penalty.
It's because it's such great control by Mitoma, the Spurs defender, number 5. Who is that? Very clumsy, like.
Number 5. That's Romero, isn't it?
Is that Romero again? Red card Romero?
Yeah.
He's clumsy, and it should be a
He is so clumsy. He's way too dangerous.
Mitoma had great control there, and it fooled him. Sports, like we're talking about Luke and Pax, it's just the best thing. It's reality TV at its finest. It's always been that way. It shows the best of human nature and the worst. It's dramatic. It's everything. I can't believe I'm seeing Lampard right now. I thought that was a joke last week, and it really happened. Hano doesn't even want to talk about it because he hated that.
It's funny because some of the big Chelsea TikTokers are coming out and going, yes, great idea. And I'm like,
they were hating it before.
Yeah,
they were hating it before.
You're just doing it to be popular now. That's all you're doing it for.
You're trying to make it okay in your mind.
Yeah.
But I think he's there to sort it out and talk to the owner.
I think so. There's no way he'll get a job in summer.
There'll be someone else in the summer eventually.
He'll be Nagelsmann. I'm sure it'll be Nagelsmann.
Who was it? Nagelsmann, and
that's who I think.
He was the one that told Tottenham and Chelsea he wants to wait, or was it someone else too?
Well, Nagelsmann's that way. He doesn't want to do anything until the summer.
And then Brendan Rodgers, Potter, all these guys will be hanging around for.
Yeah, Luis Enrique. He doesn't really want to work in England, but I think he's tempted.
You'd have to play Enrique a lot because I think he'd be like, "What? This American owner? That's crazy. I don't think I like this."
I don't think it will suit him. He doesn't like England as in the country to live in.
Yeah.
So he'd want to commute
a warm
back.
weather guy.
Yeah.
He had opportunities to come to the Prem many times, and he didn't choose it as a player.
Yeah, exactly. Doesn't like it, and I get that. Some people just don't like England weather. No, I get it. I live here. I trust me, I get it.
Remember our guy, Carrera?
Yeah,
he was depressed. Like,
it's not for everybody. It really is.
When you're coming from sunny Uruguay and you've been playing in Italy only, and then
yeah,
you go through a British winter and you're depressed.
Yeah,
I was in Scotland. You don't realize how sun affects your mood so much.
Yeah,
because we're cold, but it's always sunny, hey? And in Scotland, you had 3 months where the sun is never out.
Yeah. Oh, goody. Tottenham are going for another trophy.
Aubameyang looks dead, man.
I think, he's just past it now. And
it's just, he's hit a wall. And I could see it towards the end with us.
Oh, Tottenham have just scored.
Oh. Did they? Oh, it's coming up.
Yeah.
Chelsea trying to get a penalty here?
Oh, jeez.
Chelsea were trying to get a pen. They're looking at it.
I haven't heard they have yet, mate.
No, it's not a pen, hopefully.
But Harry Kane has scored.
No, Tariq's got him too, and I bug him about it. How can you pick? I never have a Spur in my lineup, ever, FPL.
We love you, Paxton Road. We love you.
Yeah, Paxton Road. Hey, nice shot. Good pass. Good setup. Brighton got shafted, though, a bit here.
But after that penalty decision, yeah.
Yeah, the pen and the goal disallowed. Oh.
Yeah. Not happy.
Oh, this was a big match.
Damn it.
What are our votes? I said Tottenham Brighton's a biggie.
Damn it.
Oh, well, Newcastle's flying at least for that third, fourth.
Just so annoying.
Højbjerg with the assist. FPLers. Good pass by him. Son freed Højbjerg. Højbjerg cut it back for Kane. Top of the box. Finish. Oh, Brighton guy even deflected it a bit. Yeah, the goalie might have got it. The defender right in front of the goalie deflected it, Bobby.
Yeah.
The goalie might have
just fed up. I just hate football sometimes.
Tottenham Brighton is on the poll.
I just hate.
Get your votes, get your likes in. Paxton Road, Full-Time Sports Network, and Across the Pond Sports, please. We got a poll vote. It's 42% thought Tottenham Brighton, 25 each for Wolves, Chelsea, Brentford, Newcastle. Sorry, Bobby.
No, sorry, you carry on. I'm making sure I get my votes in.
We always did get to vote when you make them, so that's cool that you do it.
I can't do it if I do it in my channel, so
exactly.
I get to vote on yours. I've actually had one vote on each because I'm not undecided.
Oh, because it's on multiple.
Yeah.
Wolves have played a great game.
Yeah, Wolves have done well.
They're always capable of it because they don't have to sit back because they have a good midfield.
Yeah.
They can beat you in the midfield. Chelsea's lost. There's no cohesion. There's no good partnerships,
Yeah.
Gallagher must be frustrated. He had such a good thing going with Palace. Dunk trying to get another header. Brighton's been shafted.
Yeah, so this Canada situation, right? You can only buy them in.
So those are really our men's ones too? Because they announced it for the women here.
I believe so, but it's the fact that you can only buy it
World Cup coming up.
But you can only buy it in Canada.
Oh, I could buy some and send over. BX wanting me to get of these.
You've got a shop in Saskatoon called Soccer Locker. Yeah, that's where they're selling it in Saskatoon. So yeah,
there was none. Remember last year we couldn't get men's ones. So yeah, with these new ones, it'll be like everyone's stocking up.
Honestly, if the men's go for that one, I want it because it's lovely. Okay. It's the most stunning shirt I've ever seen.
Alistair Johnston, maybe?
No, I don't want that. I don't do
nothing
names.
On it.
I never do names. The only shirt I've got out.
Yeah, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, because that Ramsey one really burnt me.
Yeah, that's why I put Bergkamp
Van Persie before that. Van Persie, I bought that double blue. Then he leaves us for Man U. So I've never worn it. Then I bought Ramsey number 16 in the blue that I loved when we were still Puma or Nike. Double blue. And then he changed from 16, my favorite number, to number 8. I was like, ah!
Yeah. See, what I'll probably do is if there's an Arsenal shirt this season that I love, like the black one, I will probably choose. Oh, it's going to be tough.
Well, that's the thing, that new red, white, gold, if they do that. Plus, if you do that green one, I'm buying that for sure, me and Luke said.
Well, I know you definitely will, yeah. But yeah, I'll probably go with another old Arsenal player because they can't hurt me anymore. They can't just leave me.
I'm not sure what their second one is, but that green one, if it's a tribute to our
it'll be
80s and all that, like that's pretty cool.
I totally get it because obviously Terry O'Neill died last July, so
he's player and manager, right?
Yeah.
See this one?
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
We were Puma.
Yeah.
I like that one with the double blue.
Yeah. I do like.
And then he changed his number after I bought it. The shorts and everything.
You get the shorts as well
with the number because it was man, my favorite players got my number. I gotta buy this. And then he changes to 8 as soon as it came available. I was like, oh, Ramsey.
Well, actually, in the UK, I don't know if they do it in Canada, but if they do change your number. You can actually go back to the store and they'll actually redo it for you. Yeah, they do say that they'll change it.
I remember Arsenal Direct saying that.
Yeah, because it's not your fault. That's down to the club or the player or whatever. Yeah, so they'll change it
back. You got to send one back though, and to get an.
Yeah, you have to send it back, and then they'll redo it for you for free. So I like that about it. So
that's a good idea.
Yeah. Because obviously I've got the Mullen.
That happens a lot. Like, what if I was telling King, like he wanted to get a Saliba? I go, what if all of a sudden he goes to number 2?
Yeah. God, jeez, yeah. Yeah. But no, you can just.
So was that who you were saying is closer to playing?
Yeah, Saliba.
People think Saliba, because someone else was mentioning that during the week, Bobby, that none of the training was coming out. That they usually do,
and
they
weren't releasing any of it.
Secret training,
It's because they were keeping something secret, and they still are, and they will keep it secret until tomorrow. They'll try to anyway.
Back in a hammy, you never know. You just never know. He could be fine. He could have it keep happening. You just don't know.
Yeah, there'll be a light session today, and I'm guessing they're going to try and keep that as secret as possible today.
I think he'll be back next week.
USA versus Ireland in the women's friendlies today. A bit random, but I bet Moss will keep an eye on it.
Isn't you guys playing Brazil, England women?
Yeah, we beat them on penalties.
Oh, you played them?
Yeah, we beat them on penalties.
We beat them all the time, so just shows Canada women the best.
We'll see at World Cup next year, won't we, Mark? Oh, this year, actually. This year. It's actually this year, isn't it?
But Brazil's finally changing their old guard to new girls, like new.
You're giving Luke issues. Stop this centre back.
Center backs wear number 2. Come on. Our center backs always wore 2, but I hear you. Yeah, we used 4 a lot for right backs.
Yeah, unless you've got a special reason to have a number. Like, I don't know what Trent's is for 66, but it's obviously a reason.
My sister with All-Star played right back. She always wore number 4.
Did she? No,
I was right back. What did you like wearing? 4, 2?
I'm number 2 because I'm a right back. I'm a right back.
I know you guys think these have proper numbers, but
yeah, Nigel Winterburn, number 3.
Yeah.
Tony Adams, what number was he?
6.
Yep. Steve Ball, number 5. we could literally go through the Arsenal just by the numbers.
But 4 is a lot of times defenders.
All right. So this is the 1989 team. Number 2 was Lee Dixon. Number 5 was David O'Leary.
He's our most caps, most appearances.
Yeah. For some reason, Steve Ball was wearing number 10.
he was striker that day.
No, seriously, he's wearing number 10.
Oh, I think Nunez is throwing up on the Wolves game.
He's probably had one.
Looking like he's sick. He can't breathe.
He can't breathe.
Oh, they're all trying to help him.
They're not talking about it on my end.
Oh, they're showing his goal again. What a goal. I think he's all right, but he's having trouble.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Trainers, players all holding him. Yeah, people are messaging in Brighton getting screwed by VAR.
Yeah. To be fair, they have been. So
our votes, 14 votes, 43% Tottenham, Brighton, 29% Wolves, Chelsea.
I'm sure Paxton Road will do a review today because they've won.
Yeah, he was on earlier this week on a preview, and he came on, and I said, I can't hear you, or is it just me? And then he went away.
Who's that? Shane?
The bald guy.
Oh, Sid.
Sid, yeah, Sid.
Yeah.
And then he's like, can you hear me now? And then he just went away.
Back in those days, your starting 11 had to wear between number 1 to number 11. But yes, Bald wearing was a disgrace.
Wear a 10. But he had to wear a 10 that day because maybe it was
I'll allow it because of what happened. I'll allow it because of what happened. But yeah, he shouldn't have been wearing number 10. He should have worn number 4 or something like that.
But the British guys, when we were young kids, used to try to enforce that on us, Bobby, and it was a nightmare. No one wanted to be forced what number they were.
So Fulham have lost to West Ham. It's finished there. So West Ham have got 3 points.
Hammers. They're alive.
Moyes is alive next week. Yeah, well, that seems safe. But we'll be playing them next weekend. I do have a preview on Thursday with a West Ham fan, so that should be good.
That's cool. Yeah, Luke, our British coaches when we were kids used to try to force that, and people wanted Gretzky 99, Steve Eiserman 90. It just wasn't happening.
Both Williams have scored for Bilbao.
Oh, Nico. Excuse me.
I'm guessing this is your only stream for today, Moss.
I was thinking about that afternoon one because there's NHL Masters and like Syria. Not too bad. What was it? Lazio and someone and PSG Nice. I wanted to see what Pepe and
I think maybe just take
I might take it easy because we're doing stuff tonight too. MLS and NHL.
Yeah, and then you got Liverpool Arsenal tomorrow.
Yeah, I might not do it. Take it easy, watch Masters, and relax.
The Leicester game has finished. The Brentford game has finished.
What do you guys call those lemony cold drinks? We have Neo Citra in it, but it might be just a name brand. You guys probably don't call it that. You know, like those hot drinks where you pour in and it's kind of lemony. Usually helps.
Lemsip.
Oh yeah, you guys have. So you go by a.
Yeah, we buy Lemsip, or there are other brands out there, but Lemsip.
Yeah, ours. It's brand name. Wolves. You never know what country, what brand name takes over, and we call it Neo Citron. But there's other companies that make the same.
There's been another goal. Wolves have beaten Chelsea. That's finished, but Aston Villa have just gone 2-1.
Lampard walk
Aston Villa have just scored. It's made 2-0 against.
Who got a goal there?
Ollie Watkins. Ollie Watkins
is on fire. This guy can't stop scoring. They haven't caught up to that yet. I still got minutes left in Tottenham Brighton here. Why are they not going to Villa?
It's a 95th minute goal. Tottenham game is still playing.
Now they just said goal. Oh, I'm going to it because on the TV they went to Brighton Tottenham.
This is where I will definitely say that this is why Unai Emery is a manager. He can manage.
Oh yeah, he's a great tactician. Actually,
it just didn't work out, and it sometimes just doesn't work out at a club. It's not his fault. He is a very talented manager.
Well, and it was more what was going on with our as a club. Like
exactly.
You saw we had scouts and technical directors and board members. Everyone was going different directions. It wasn't Emery's fault that was going on.
Correct. Aston Villa game has now finished. The Tottenham game is the only one still going on.
Halftime, Lille and Angers 0-0.
We'll quickly go through the full time.
Villa, or you said it's over?
Yeah, that one's just finished.
Oh, so here's the goal, Ollie Watkins.
I'm just going to go through the full times and the FPL nut people that want assists.
Oh, great play, Ollie Watkins. He rips his shirt off too at the end, Bobby.
He'll get a nice yellow card for that.
He's on a crazy streak of scoring every game.
Right, so this is the game that happened earlier. Man United 2, Everton 0. McTominay, Martial with the goals for your FPL nuts. Sancho and Rashford with the assists.
Yeah, I needed
Aston Villa 2, Nottingham Forest 0. Traore and Watkins with the goals. Jacob Ramsey with the assist for Villa. Brentford 1, Newcastle 2. Tony with a goal. David Raya with the own goal.
Missed pen and a good pen for Tony.
Yeah, Isaac with the goal for Newcastle and Callum Wilson with the assist. Fulham 0, West Ham 1. Reed own goal. Leicester 0, Bournemouth 1. Billing with the goal. There's not much happening in some of these games.
Billing is pure money, Billing.
Wolves 1, Chelsea 0.
A fantastic goal, Matthias Nunez, yeah.
And the Tottenham game is still playing. It's in the 95th minute. But right now, Son with the goal, Kane with the song, Perisic and Højbjerg with the assists, Lewis Dunk for Brighton, and Solly March with the assist. But that doesn't tell us.
Goal ruled out and a penalty that should have been a penalty, it looks like.
And I'll also show the stats because this tells you a lot.
Possession. Brighton is that much possession.
Exactly. Same
Look at the passes.
Exactly. Yeah.
Double.
Yeah, exactly. The shots as well. Brighton have had more shots than Tottenham. So Tottenham have been outplayed in that game.
It's been a good game.
This is where stats do not go with the scoreline. And this is why I like looking at the stats, because the stats do sometimes tell a different story.
If you didn't watch, you'd be like, how did Tottenham? But no, it's been back and forth, and Brighton's created a lot.
Yeah. So, but the game is still playing, and we'll end
wide
that game.
All red
finished.
Brighton and usual white navy shorts of Tottenham. It's Brighton trying to throw it in the box here late, like a ton of times here. Man, they're a good side, Brighton.
So the XG for Wolves was 0.56. And the XG for Chelsea was 1.0 something.
So are they saying like the Nunez goal was so good it's not expected? Like, because it was
do you see what I mean now? The XG, it doesn't make sense, does it?
Well, everyone's shooting in that case. It was a bad angle, but it was an unbelievable blinder of a shot.
Yeah. Oh, and the Tottenham game has just finished 2-1.
Oh, it has.
So that is that. All the games have finished now. So Moss can get some rest. Moss,
Villa
where can people find you?
35 possession too.
Yeah, Moss, where can they find you, mate?
Yeah. Here on Instagram, CKMoss16. Me and Luke Morrison, we got ATP Sports Talk, it says there, but it's across the pond sports talk. So Paxton Road, Army, Full-Time Sports Network fans, go subscribe to us too. We're all partners. A lot of us, do things together, reviews, previews, and things like that together. So, you get notices either way. And we do a bunch of other multi-sports like Full-Time Sports does as well. So, NFL in the fall, we're getting into NBA and NHL playoffs, so that's going to heat up.
Yeah, hopefully the FTSN will be doing some wrestling, which Moss doesn't particularly like, but hopefully at some point we will be doing wrestling. But we do definitely do NFL.
It's liking it because their kids like it and stuff. But man, I liked it when I was a kid. I don't like it as an adult.
Yeah, but it's a big thing. It's a big thing for a lot of people, and I do get it. But me and Moss will be back tomorrow with the Liverpool-Arsenal game. So watch out, 4:30 kickoff tomorrow. We will definitely be back tomorrow.
It's going to be a good one.
It's going to be a cracker, as Moss says. It's going to be a cracker. But guys, we will see you tomorrow, Ernie. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll
have
see
a good
you
day,
tomorrow.
Bobby.
Bye-bye.
Say my best, Sam. Yeah.